conscription buffering will be broadcast on all channels. May the honor be yours. Secure investments, reliable development, and futures you can build on. Hyacine, trust the original. No matter the cost, we remain. Rationing, repatriation, conscription, for the state. When you are serving with the best, you deserve the best. Be sure to bring your ration card when visiting any of the station's illustrious restaurants. The choices may be limited or the honor of your certified seasons. Your tastes are exquisite. Your entertainment should be too. Echelon, the choiceful festival during Cultural Hall Films.
Hey, what's up, guys? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to the stream. I haven't done my I haven't done my dailies yet, so we're gonna quickly do that, and then we're gonna continue on with the Sisters of whatever it's called quest chain. So welcome everyone. Hopefully you're doing well. Let's quickly get the scanning done. I didn't actually think I was going to stream tonight, so I just left my character kind of one of the noob starting stations. We're going to have to fly to... How do I get rid of this green bubble thing? This large one. It just seems to be in the way. Troopin Jorts? What's that, man? Troopin Jorts? Jorts. I guess it depends where you're from. Well, welcome, dude. See, is my, I just want to test to see if something's working. Yeah, it's working. Okay, good. All right, I just want to make sure my my YouTube chat was working. All right, how many did we get in that one? Didn't even look. Only one? Sucks. Oh, I should have lowered the... Or increased the strength. Precision. Yeah, anyways, today, tomorrow, actually the next 4 days, I should be able to stream. Should be able to. Ugh. Like barely. We love you, Lord Callus. I love you too. I believe a lot of people are coming into my stream and being extremely nice, and they're allowing me to build up a little bit of wealth before they come and kill me, which is fine. But
Docking permission requested.
I know what's going on.
Accepted.
I know what's going on. People are like, oh, he's just fresh. He doesn't know what he's doing. He's just mining crappy stuff. Like, let's let him, you know. I need my miner. Let's let him get used to the game a little bit. And then when he's got way too much on him, we'll jump him. When you kill me, you'll give me double what your hull's worth? Well, let me go get some a really expensive ship and have nothing in it then.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying this game. I think it's just a tremendously good game. Wish that I'd started playing this years ago. What do I think now that Ovechkin is better? Ovechkin doesn't have over 2,800 points. He's only got more goals, not more points. What are you talking about? Nobody's beating the Wayne Gretzky record. Let's see here. Oh, we're mining, right? We are mining. Jens Veldspar, good enough. Is this not, okay. Approach. Okay, yeah, at all, ever, but I'm going to need you to contain your heresy, good sir. Yeah. I mean, there's so many different great hockey players. Like, you'll have people arguing Mario Lemieux's the best hockey player of all time. You'll have people arguing that Wayne Gretzky's the best, Gordie Howe's the best, Bobby Orr's the best. I think Ovi is great. Ovi is great. Like, there's no doubt Ovechkin is easily one of the top 10 players ever in the game. You could argue top 5. But the best player of all time is still Wayne Gretzky. And I say that as somebody who had to sit there and endure years and years of watching Gretzky destroy my team. Seen him live many times and just crushed as a kid. Gone bananas badge for what do you mean? Is that a MAGA hat? Does this look like a MAGA hat to you? No. The Hockey Canada hat. I was wearing a ball cap or a hat all day, so I was like, I need to wear a hat on stream because my hair is not did. I will say this though, the record that that Ovechkin broke, nobody thought would ever be broken. But legitimately, nobody will ever beat his 2,800 points record. Like, that is just insane. Like, it's just an insane record. Nobody will ever beat that record. Not in my lifetime. Hoop Nada, what's up, man? Sure, the blue line wasn't a thing. You mean the red line? I think you mean the red line. You gotta. What is this? New Omega and Alpha orders unlocked. What did I get here? You do have to understand that the goalies that Ovechkin is scoring on are way better than the goalies that Wayne Gretzky was scoring on. You can go look at some of the goals that Wayne Gretzky scored. I could have made some of those saves. Like, was not very good. So, but I mean, you can also make the argument that, you know, whatever. You could also make the argument that you know, Wayne Gretzky didn't have the training knowledge helping him out like Ovechkin does, or the equipment and stuff like that too, right? So.
Warp drive active.
No, the red line in the middle. It used to be called a two-line pass. If you passed from your end past the your blue line, past the center line, and the player picked it up on the other side of the red line, like the center line, then it was called a two-line pass. It was basically offside. It was an offside call, basically. But they got rid of the two-line pass, which allowed the game to be opened up even more. Espionage, what's up? Rex Gomez, welcome, man. Welcome to the stream. You missed the hot tub streams? You know, I don't even have that set up yet. I do need to actually make the hot tubs a thing at some point, just in case. I don't think, are there still like these Twitch ladies doing hot tub streams? I don't know if I've actually seen one. Are they still on Twitch? I don't even know if I've seen them on Kick. Not that I go on Kick very often, but let me put that in my to-do list. Make a hot tub scene. All right, we'll make the scene anyways. We'll make the scene. Oops, I don't need to log off. I just need to, let's board a Corvette. We're gonna go to, where my other ship is. I think it's here, yeah, that's where we gotta go. Hey, this is gonna be a little bit of, flying, guys, sorry. You need our help. Uh-oh, are you, go back to home base. Where's home base? Press Alt-T and see where you've got stuff and then just right-click on it. Hopefully that helps. I don't know. I don't even know where home base is.
Warp drive active.
My brother and uncle are Mavs Fog fans, so I got more into it. Live in the St. Louis area, so go Blues. Blues are playing really well right now, actually. Like, they are playing really well. Very similar to how they played when they won the Stanley Cup a few years ago, actually. They went into the playoffs and just a ridiculous record and continued on in the playoffs. Is Callus from a cartoon? Yeah, they lost to Winnipeg, right? Winnipeg's a good team, man. Winnipeg's got a really solid team. The one thing about Canadians is we hate each other's hockey teams and their fans. Like, absolutely hate each other. Like, I don't know. A lot of you are probably Europeans. There's probably some Americans in chat as well, Canadians. Like, if you're, say, like a Man City fan or something like that, whoever their biggest rivalry is, that is basically every Canadian team against every other Canadian team. We would never want to see another Canadian team win the Stanley Cup unless it's ours. Would you want to do some coaching on me? Oh, dude, I wasn't really good enough in hockey. I have helped out in youth sports before. I was this may surprise you, but I actually played soccer at a pretty high level when I was a kid. But back then they didn't really have any development like leagues after you turned like 14, 16 years old. Like, once there wasn't really anything there. You basically went in and played adult leagues, and you know, there wasn't really much chance of you getting scouted to go play over in Europe or anything like that. What was my position? You have a big stature. When I was 16, I was 160 pounds. I didn't really start to grow until I was 17, actually. I grew like 8 inches in like 4 months. Kush, thanks, man. For 2 months, strive for 58 months. Thank you very much, dude. Thank you. What has Kush been up to lately? I was thinking about you the other day, Kush. I was like, wonder where Kush has been lately. But I played I played midfield a lot, sometimes forward, but a lot of midfield. I wasn't even that, like, when I was like 14, 16, I wasn't even necessarily a tall kid either. Like, I grew a fucking shit ton when I went over and stayed in Germany for an exchange program. And my parents saw me, like, I don't know what it was, like 3 months into me being over there. And like, they were like, the fuck happened? Because I went over there, I was like 5'8". I came back 6'2". Like, so there's a video of me floating around somewhere that my host family gave me that had my exchange student, the guy I was doing the exchange with, he and I were playing soccer or something like that out in his backyard, and it showed it, like, the video showed it when I first got there, and then again just before I left. And my blue jeans that I had, like, when I used to like, oh, I still do, I like my blue jeans to kind of like be crumpled at the bottom, so, you know, the back is almost touching the ground. You could see like a good like 4 inches of ankle in the last videos. It was pretty funny. Like, I'd completely outgrown my pants, and I didn't even really realize it. Germany be feeding me some dangerous shit, dude. It was all like cheese and like meat and stuff. Like, every night for dinner, it was like it's different over in Europe. Like, their big dinner or big meal of the day is lunch, which I actually really like. Like, you go over there, your big meal of the day is lunch, and then dinner isn't like a big meal like we have over here. It's mostly like just like an appetizer of something, and a lot of the time it was just like cheese, crackers, and meat, basically, which for me was like, I loved it. Like growth hormones and blondes named Helga. Olga. There was a girl over there, she was really cute. Her name was Olga, and as soon as she told me her name, I was just like, man, that is like the worst name in the world. Olga, very sexy sounding name. They've been just slices of bread for lunch? Really? We had I think it's a lot of the Mediterranean countries, it's like, you know, it's typical for you to like have like a siesta and go home or something like that, isn't it? And actually have like the family around each other for lunch, and then you go back, and then later in the day it was more just a snack to tide you over until you went to bed. And I think like that plays a big role in as to why there's so much obesity in some countries. Just a small part though, like a lot of the rest of it could be that, you know, they drinks, you know, soft drinks for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and the sizes are just ginormous. What do I know? I'm no Robert F. Kennedy, or whatever the fuck his name is. A lot of calorie intake, especially if you're just like going to bed. Lack of work life leading to more fast food being consumed. It is true. Like, I remember when I went over to Germany, and of course I'm Canadian. It's not like we don't eat fast food here as well, but I think they had this preconceived idea that we consume it on the scale that Americans do. And so like I went over there, and like the first day I was there, my exchange student and I was exchange studenting with, we went to like their city center, and he's like, hey, we'll get you something normal. You can have like, there's McDonald's here if you want. And I'm like, McDonald's? Like, fuck? I mean, 17, you know, a lot of kids aren't going to say no to McDonald's, but it was just funny that he just immediately assumed that McDonald's is what I wanted. Fast food on any given day, according to this site. 1/3 of Americans. I wouldn't doubt it. Now, what constitutes fast food though? Is like going to get a coffee fast food? Like I go get a tea every day. Well, not every day. Maybe 4 days a week. I go and get a tea. But actually eating a meal out for fast food, probably once or twice a week, anyways, for me. I'm being honest, but it's generally not McDonald's though. Usually it'll be like a shawarma or something like that. When I was a kid though, I worked at McDonald's for like 5 years. Like I started working there when I was like 15, and it was to pay for my trip to Germany, or to, you know, my parents basically agreed that they would basically pay for half of the trip. And I came back from Germany and continued working there until I was like 20. I became a manager and everything like that. And when I quit, I lost 30 pounds in like 4 months, and it wasn't through exercise. It was just not eating there every day, because I was living on my own, but I would get free meals at work. So I would just not eat at home and save money, and I'd go into work and eat meals. What is this? What the hell's going on here? Tea, that shit belongs in the harbor. No, I love tea, man. I like tea. I don't like coffee. Like I don't know what it is. Maybe it's too, I don't know what the taste is, but it's just, as soon as it touches my tongue, it's like, what the fuck? Because there's the odd time where, like, I'll go to Tim Hortons, which is Canada's fast food restaurant, and I'll order a tea, and they'll accidentally give me coffee. And as soon as I taste it, it's like, oh, the fuck. They have an iced coffee at Tim Hortons. It's called an ice cap, which is actually pretty good. But it's not like coffee with ice in it. It's like a Frosty or a Slurpee basically that has a coffee-ish flavor. But for some reason I like that, but I can't drink regular coffee.
Warp drive active.
You know what? I haven't seen Idiocracy before. I've had people tell me that it's like their favorite movie. And I went to start watching it, and after like 10 minutes, I turned it off. One of these days, I'm going to have to actually sit down and watch it. But I don't know. I probably had like 5 or 10 people tell me that they think it's a great movie, especially for these times. Future of modern society, it wasn't meant to predict. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, sorry about all this traveling, guys. I left myself in a system that I did not expect that I was going to be streaming. So I was going to have myself ready to go for tomorrow, but I was like kind of itching to play tonight, so. Oh, also, I have fixed the ads. You guys told me that you would prefer to have one long ad, like 1 3-minute ad an hour rather than like a bunch of ads that add up to 3 minutes. So we've done that, and if I catch the ad coming up, I'll try to give you guys notice, and then you guys can get up and go take a piss or whatever. Yeah, I did change that.
Warp drive active.
Are any of you guys watching 1923, the TV show with Harrison Ford? And I haven't watched this week's episode yet, but I think it's really the only TV show that I'm watching these days. Yellowstone's pretty good, and I think it's 1883, which is their first. Other series that came out was actually really good as well.
Warp drive active.
Living in 1939. I'm really a big politics guy. Like, I dread the fact that like I'm posting all this shit on Twitter. But I don't want to have a separate Twitter account for it. If people don't like my views on Twitter, they don't have to, whatever. They'll be making 1940. Really? Anyways, Yellowstone was pretty good. 1883 was really good. And this has been okay. But I think it's about to get really exciting. Sheridan's the guy that wrote it, right? He's the guy that I think the story is that he was in oh fuck, what's the TV show with Jax Teller? The motorcycle gang show. But he played like a deputy in that show, and they wouldn't give him just a small raise.
Warp drive
The producer of that show was like Sons of Anarchy, yeah. He played as a deputy in it, and the story is that his manager asked the production if he could get basically a small raise. He played a talking role in it, and was on a few times, and they told him no. They're like Ty Sheridan is a guy that there's a million of them out there. Why would we give him a raise when we can just go get someone else? And I think when that show wrapped up, that's when he started writing the script for Tombstone, or not Tombstone. What's it called? Anyways, so it worked out for him because the guy's worth fucking tens of millions now. Yellowstone, thank you. Actually, let's look it up. What is he worth? What is Jared worth? Okay, well they're saying it's 4 million as of 2021. That isn't right. Hold on. I don't know what it is now, but it was definitely worth more than that now. It's Taylor Sheridan. Taylor Sheridan, not Ty Sheridan. Okay, his Sheridan's net worth is estimated at 70 million as of 2024. So there you go. Was just in the ER over an enlarged gallbladder. That shit sucked. Dude, I've got the same problem actually. Street Corner Becky. I've had gallstones and they are not fun. Like they actually suggested that I might even think about wanting to get my gallbladder removed. But one time, like I've had it a couple of times where gallstones have passed, and it is not comfortable, man. It's like you're it feels like you can't breathe. Your back is in serious pain. It just... And it started pulling out your tubes. What? A little water for long? Not really sure. I'm sure diet has something to do with it. I think, like maybe, I don't know, maybe too much of a greasy diet or something. But it happens like once a year where suddenly like, and I actually just happened not too long ago, but it wasn't a very bad gallstone that passed. Like it was uncomfortable for like half an hour and then it went away. But I've had it before where it was like, it happened like 3 or 4 times in like a week, and it would last for like 8 hours where you were just like in pain, extremely uncomfortable, couldn't sleep. There was one where I could barely drive, but I drove myself to like, it's like a pharmacy that's open 24/7 just to find like anything that I thought could be like a painkiller to like relieve myself of that. And you know what turned out is actually really good for, I think it's like extra strength Tylenol 3 or whatever it's called. That seems to work. Like I take a couple of those and within like 20 minutes it's died down and I can go to sleep. But man, it sucks. Yeah, I can go get the bottle, but it actually was like, aren't Tylenol 3, I don't know, I think it might just be extra strength Tylenol actually. I think Tylenol 3s you might actually have to get a prescription for. But I think it might just be extra strength Tylenol, but it is like a noticeable difference when I take a couple of those. It's like 20 minutes later and suddenly I can start breathing again. You can still feel that there's a little something there, but at least you can get to sleep. Kind of pain, it radiated. Yeah, dude, it hurts. It feels like your back is in like serious pain, like you've got back pain. You can hardly breathe. sitting up, laying down, it doesn't matter. Like it's really painful. And there was one time I had it so bad. I was supposed to fly from Vancouver to Calgary, and the night before I had a gallstone that went by, and it was so bad I actually went to, because it was my first time that this had happened. I didn't know what was going on. Like, I was like, something is seriously fucking wrong here. So I went to the hospital, went to emergency, and it was so bad that they gave me some, like, I think they may have, like, given me, I don't know, morphine or something. Like, I was out. And I remember, like, when I was finally came through, I had to call my head office in Toronto and tell them, hey, listen, I didn't go to Calgary because I'm in the hospital. Like, they had no idea. I mean, it started happening at, like, 10 o'clock at night. Ever compared to the first migraine cluster headache I got? Finally went to the ER after 2 weeks of having it. 5 days to get it. Really, I've had migraines, but not in years. Not in like 30 years. I haven't had one. All right, we're going to continue with this Sisters of Eve or whatever it's called quest chain. So I'm pretty sure it was actually morphine that they gave me. This happened a long time ago. I had here's a scary. I've had a few health issues. I've had pulmonary embolism twice. So that's blood clots in your lungs. I almost died basically from blood clots. The first one was really, really effing bad. Is it not what called? It's not called Sisters of Eve. What the fuck is it called? It's a quest chain. Sisters of Eve, yeah. Anyways, and then I'm really like I don't know. Good with pain tolerance. So I had a massive cramp in my stomach and I couldn't figure out what the fuck was wrong. And it just hurt. I remember, like, there were nights where I was streaming where I was just like, fuck, this is annoying. Like, they've got this major pain. And this went on for a while. And I used to have this other job. This is, I don't know. How long ago would this have been? 2018 or something like that? And I went to the show. Actually, I'll just tell you what the job was, since I don't work there anymore. I used to work for the Vancouver Canucks. And this is, I don't mind you guys knowing that now, because nobody's gonna, what are they gonna do? Complain that I gave them a shit service or something like that? Anyways, I was at one of the hockey games, and we were just kind of like reporting in and stuff like that, and I had this pain. I could barely walk to work, and somehow I managed to make it to work, and I got there, and as soon as I got there, I told my boss, I was like, listen, I have this massive pain right now. Like, I'd never like asked to go home while I was at work before, and I'd worked there for years. 20, well, in total I worked there about 25 years, but this was what, 7 years ago, just before COVID. Anyways, I told my boss, I was like, I don't know what's wrong, but I have a massive pain. I can barely stand right now. And so I went home. I didn't even go to the hospital. I went home, and then I went to the to my doctor's the next day, and they sent me to go get an ultrasound. And so I was like, okay, so I went and got an ultrasound. They booked me for an ultrasound that day. Went and got an ultrasound, and the guy's looking at, like, you know what an ultrasound is, right? Where it's like the same shit that they do with pregnant women, so they can check on the baby and stuff like that. So they're doing that to my gut, and he's got the little thing, and he's like, that's weird. And I'm like, the fuck's going on? And he's like, Dax, that's my name for those of you that are new here. He goes, I've got to go and get the radiologist. Can you just wait here, don't go anywhere. I've got to go get the radiologist. She's got to look at this. I'm sitting there going, the radiologist, fuck, I've got cancer. I'm like, oh fuck, because at the time, like, I was still I was a young pup. Like Dax Shepard, spelt the same way too, yes, except I'm older. So he got the name from me. Anyways, so he leaves the room, and he leaves me in this small room for like 10 minutes, and I'm sitting there like my heart is as my stomach is just gone. My heart's dropped. Like I'm like, fuck, man, I've got cancer. Like I'm gonna die. Like I was terrified. And he comes back like 10 minutes later, and brings the radiologist in. She's, you know, this lady. She's got her doctor's gown on or whatever, and she's like, Dax, I don't know how to explain this to you. And I'm sitting there like I'm like just waiting to hear the worst news of my life, right? And she goes, but we're looking for your appendix and we can't find one. And I'm like, what? And she's like, yeah, your appendix has ruptured, and you're like, that's what the pain was from. And she's like, and your appendix like fluids are basically, that's all we see, but we don't actually see an appendix. And I was like, are you telling me that my appendix is ruptured and that's all this is? And she goes, well, yeah. And I'm like, it was like the biggest sigh of relief, because I was like, you have no idea. I thought you were going to tell me I had cancer. So anyways, and it turned out that they gave me antibiotics. They sent me to the hospital right away. I was in the hospital, like, and they said, listen, we're going to give you antibiotics. If that doesn't work, then we got to operate like very soon. So they put me on antibiotics for the night. And the next day the doctor came in and he said, you are like the luckiest fucking guy in the world. Like, I very rarely, like he said, like maybe 5% of the time do antibiotics work for this. But he said, we probably aren't going to need to operate on you. So, by the Headless Horseman, yes, that's who took it. Okay, let's get started on this question, or continue on with this question. But wanted to start at a Dead Space pocket. Building a swarm of drones. At that station, there are 15 people on that expedition. Bring them all back home safely. All right, let's go. Oh, Mavo, you have no idea, man. I thought I had cancer. Like I thought they were about to tell me I had like stomach cancer or something like that, like stage 4 stomach cancer, and my life was just gonna basically be over in like, 2 months. So yeah, I was when they told me it was a ruptured appendix, I was like, I was so effing. Just imagine how you'd feel. Go from thinking your life is gonna end soon to, oh, that's all? Wait, hold on. You're asking about the Trekkie? You're talking about Deep Space Nine. Is that, yeah, Deep Space Nine. Here's another, Street Corner Becky. I've also am a massive Trekkie. There is a second Dax in, the world of Star Trek. You remember the second character? I'll give you a hint. It was in a movie. Okay, what am I doing? Just killing people? Killing people. No, not Ezra Dax or Curzon. It was from a movie. I'll give you that, okay? Oh wait, what are we doing here? It was from a movie. Steve Gretzky's NHL, his golds record was broken. Yeah, not his all-time points record, but his golds one was broken. Yeah, pretty impressive. A lot of people thought that would never happen. Holy shit! Do I have to kill all these? Hold on. think we gotta go here, right? So this habit. Module, that's what we're doing. Let's get in there and get them out. Anyways, so there was another character named Dax in Star Trek. I can't remember which one it was. Which movie, I'd have to look it up. But there was a Spock and Kirk were trying to find somebody on the ship that fit a like they were they knew that somebody committed a crime, and the person that committed this crime wore a special pair of gravitational boots, and the person who they thought it was couldn't have been that person because this person had the most fucked up weird feet in the world, and they would never fit in these boots, and the character's name was Dax. But I can't remember which movie, what the name of the movie was. So we arc again sometime. Once all my kill. What is a kill rate? I think this is what I'm looking for here. Yeah, I think it may have been that one, Lord. But it was a movie, and it was Kirk and Spock that were like doing this investigation, and Dr. McCoy, and they had this guy all lined up, and Kirk was like asking him questions or something like that, and Spock was like, I don't think this is him. And then you looked at his feet, and it was like, yeah, okay, that's maybe not him. Okay, turn this off. Hold on, we want to loot. Open cargo. At all. Okay, we're done, right? Dock, yes. Yeah, I actually didn't need to kill anyone. I just needed to come and grab these guys. I killed people anyway, so. Oh, my weather thing is not working anymore, Mavo. Maybe we'll try and get that working again when I start doing IRL streams. I'm gonna have to buy that Osmo Pocket 3. I was going to wait until the 4 launched, but apparently that one's not launching until like 2026 or something like that. And I definitely want to take it to Italy when I go, so. All right. Start the conversation. We brought these people back safely. Okay, we've completed the mission. We get a bunch of ISK. Okay, how do I look to see how far? There we go. So I'm on Queens and Drones, this part here. Still got quite a bit to do. Track the road drone down. Look at the damn thing.
Honor to your family, loyalty to your corporation, duty to the state. These
Data is the edge of the space you can. I need to go and get that data. Okay. Let's drop off location, flip location. All right, let's. Was a male Megazoid who lived during the Starfleet crew member serving aboard the USS Enterprise A under. Yeah, that would be that character. Yeah, he had really fucking weird feet.
Warp drive active.
Cancer just makes you feel. You've had cancer twice? And you know what? Cancer is something that actually scares me because I've like had a couple of like close relatives die of cancer, probably because they were like massive smokers, like they 2 packs a day type of thing. And both of them, like I was there with them in their hospital room while they passed away. It was like it's the last thing you want to ever watch someone go through, and I just don't want it to be something like that.
Warp drive active.
Star Trek 6. I'll have to. One of these days, I plan on rewatching all the. I'm actually in the process of actually watching all of the Star Trek like shows. So I've probably about 6 months ago. Actually, I went through all of the Next Generation because, you know, just to make sure I've seen all of them. So I rewatched it right from episode or season 1 all the way through season 7, and there actually turned out to be like 3 or 4 episodes where I was like, I don't think I've seen this one, but only like 3 or 4 of the entire series. I've recently started doing the same thing with Deep Space Nine. I'm about 2/3 of the way through season 1 at the moment. I did it for 7 months. It's awful these days. Yeah, I grew up like neither of my parents smoked, but my grandparents on my dad's side, my dad's parents both chain smoked like crazy, and I would go from their place where they chain smoked indoors nonstop to my other grandparents' place who lived on a farm with a lot of fresh air. They didn't smoke. And I remember one time I would take off my shirt. I don't know, I was like 12 or something like that. I'd take off my shirt and I could breathe, smell the smoke, and I'd almost puke. And so I've just never smoked tobacco anyways. But even anything else like weed, I've maybe 10 times in my life.
Warp drive active.
But cigarette smoke, I can't be around it. It just makes me gag. I won't date someone who smokes. I won't even date someone who vapes. I just think it's a disgusting habit. And I've had this discussion with people before. Like, is there any reason to start smoking other than to try and fit in and be cool with friends? Like, did anyone start smoking thinking, I want to smell terrible, or like, is there another reason that people start smoking other than, well, my friends are doing it, so I'm going to do it? Kirby the Red, what's up, man? Welcome. What if she's perfectly fine with all your gaming and supports you and all the, I don't need someone. I'm perfectly happy to not be in a relationship.
Docking permission requested.
Now we all know
Docking
that if she's
request
super hot,
accepted.
they might get away with vaping then. Then you might be like, okay. Okay, we can. Oh, fuck me. Did I forget to where is this? Not in here, is it? Yeah, I don't have this, so why is it not letting me just go to where it is? Oh, I'm
Docking
picking it
permission
up.
requested. Docking request
I'm picking it up.
accepted.
That's why it says it's 0. I gotta get used to. I'm not used to the idea that you don't get that you don't get items automatically put in your inventory, like your personal inventory, rather than your Starbase inventory. I don't know how many times I've left the Starbase only to realize once I've gotten to the destination that I don't have the item I needed to take.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, anyways, the next 2 days are my days off, for those of you that are new. Currently, my days off are Tuesday, Wednesday, but they're going to be changing to Sunday, Monday when my schedule changes, because I asked not to work my overtime work anymore. So they've agreed to that, but I needed to change my schedule. What is FCs? You're talking to a completely new player? I don't know what you're talking about. Abbreviations.
Warp drive active.
Any fleet, future fleet commander? Maybe? Will I start a corporation right now and take over the universe? Someone who heard scats. That must probably be what it feels like. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Are these bad guys? They must be bad guys.
Warp drive active.
But yeah, anyway, so I think the weekend of the 19th is my last, so that's only in like a week and a half, actually. 2 more weekends of having to do that overtime work, and then I will still continue working Saturday nights. Basically, they've got me covering, like, switching to evenings on Saturday nights, and then another guy does evening on Friday night, and I work during the day, and that's how we're just going to kind of cover it. But yeah, so I will have a lot more time to stream again. Not quite as much as when I was full-time streaming, but hopefully 25 to 30 hours a week.
Warp drive active.
Oh, is this? Oh, I just noticed that the arrow is the direction that you're going. Okay. Oh, you know what else I did after stream? I made my JSpace scene. So I made it so that there you go. You guys can't actually read. Somebody told me that I needed to do that. How's that work? Can you guys read that?
Warp drive active.
Does that work for you guys? Does that look okay, or is there more that I need to? Should I do that here as well, or? Because it actually does show the destination here, doesn't it? But it was actually pretty easy to figure out.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
All right. two leads. One was a Galente reporter who claims to have cracked. Now, Galente are enemies, right? I'm Caldari. Are Galente enemies or just another group of people? They are actually the enemy, right? Caldari mercenary spy who says is a formula that can help drone. Oh, what? Like a choose your own battle thing? I gotta. His name is what? Wolf Bergen. So I pick one or the other? I think we go with the Caldari guy, right? Just because, I mean, why do we want to help Galente? Following rewards will be awarded to you as a bonus if you complete the mission within 10 minutes. 800 ISK. Okay, let's.
Be sure to bring your ration card when visiting any of the stations in Illustrious restaurants. The choices may be limited, but the honor of your sacrifice.
Oh, this one has more. Wait. Sorry, 284,000, and this is less. Hey Roman, what's up? Yeah, this pays more. This pays more. Fuck it. Fuck the Caldari guy. Fuck the Caldari guy. Let's go here. Okay. Destroy. Okay, so we're going here. Oh, there's an ad break? Okay. 42 seconds left. Okay, was there, hold on, was there not a,
Docking permission requested.
Why did it
Docking
not,
request accepted.
did I need to grab something? How to murder his face and destroy his captors. We have to go here. Why isn't it actually show a map? Where the fuck are we going? I'm here.
When you are serving with the best, you deserve the best. By we will the competition away.
Get the scope reporter out of Mordu's Legion space and destroy his captors. Like, it's not... I don't know where I'm supposed to go. It wouldn't let me warp to anywhere. Okay, it doesn't actually have a destination set for me, though. Yeah, I'm not going to do it in... Oh, track, you said? Okay, I've never had to do that before. It just automatically tracks it when you accept it.
Warp drive active.
The ship isn't exactly fast, is it? I don't feel like it's fast. It's just like a tank that has a lot of missiles. I was expecting that there would be a bunch of enemies here that I'd have to fight first. I was expecting I was gonna have to fight a bunch of guys.
Active.
Oh, here they all came.
Docking permission requested.
Roman, are you in your new country, or are you still at home? You're not still at home, right? I think you said you were leaving the next day. You must be you must have traveled already. All right, so we brought this Gallente dude here.
Returning citizens from beyond the borders of our great state.
At least no danger for the moment. We want to keep track. Head in a secure place. I can trust you to end up buying and selling. Yes, we can do that. So pick up. Okay, so I gotta actually pick it up. And then we're taking him to his secret hideout.
Warp drive active.
Roman, did you finish this quest chain, or are you still working through it as well?
Warp drive active.
I think Roman just came in to give it an 07 and...
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
What to do daily on my main was too busy shooting people. Yeah, I just I did it when I started the stream. I started the stream forgetting that I hadn't done it yet, and I was way off somewhere else. I started the stream, did my daily, and then I had to fly like a bunch of jumps to get to where I needed to be. All right, tracking a nice downer. Whoops. All right, gotta go. I think we're going back to where we just were.
Warp drive active.
I'm sort of surprised that they haven't tried to monopolize like these advertisements here. It would look really stupid if you saw like a Coca-Cola ad or something like that. I wonder if they ever thought about doing that. Wait, these are actually These are actually corporation ads? Like player corp ads? Or are they NPC corp ads?
Warp drive active.
I hadn't even really looked at them. Really, I did not know that you could actually like somehow get advertising space. That's pretty fucking cool, actually. Like, what's that an ad for?
Warp drive active.
Okay, what is this?
Docking permission
Earn the
requested.
lawyers only command a fleet for the state? I want to see one of these player ads. Like this isn't one, is it? Oh, I didn't get to finish reading that one. Remember the cost of ration, reparation, conscription. Are you talking about these ads or are players?
9 out of 10 clone bodies show better longevity with flying nanobiotic supplements. Capsuleers. Love the body you're in.
That's an NPC one for okay. I didn't even think that these were anything actually. I just thought they were like just for like aesthetics, just for looks in the game. Lead up for the state. All right, so we continue on. All right, this is part 3 now.
Rationing.
Oh, we're almost done.
Conscription. For the state.
Chapter 4. Partway through it. We can deliver to the more secure, untraceable sister of each location. Okay, take the data. Okay, so we take this. We accept. Put it in there. We set the destination, probably. Sometimes there's days I pick and the enemy never shows up. That's my question. What is Ewar? Oh, what are all these people doing out here?
Warp drive active.
Oh, there was an orange dude there. What did the orange bar mean? A bad player? You know what I need? I need a timer. I wonder if there's a way to do it. Like, I wish I could have like actually I think I do know of a way to do it. I want to see like the ad timer, like how long until the next ad, like on like a little display down by my window so I could see it clicking down. So I know when the ad is coming. I think I could probably just put I've got a little Samsung tablet. I think I could probably set it up and I don't know. Oh, it was a wreck. More important information it's right in front of the Concord station, no less. Okay. Read the details. Drop it off in the required dead space location. Deliver the drone. We're dropping it off to some dude. No, hold on. Read this again. To Arnon and drop it off at the requested dead. Maybe it's the cargo rig I'm supposed to. Maybe it's a delivery. I don't know. Let's go there. That's probably what it is, right? I've got to get used to using this wheel thing too. Orbit. That's not, oh, whoops. That's not what I want to do. Approach. You get 50 LP from an agent fleet? Whoops, hold on. I need to drop off Don't tap. The Capsuleer? What? Whoa. Alright, let's just destroy everything. I may have to actually do this with my actual hold on, hang on. I think I'm gonna have to like start. Oh, can you not do it in combat? I don't seem to be doing much damage to them, though. What is this globe thing around me? May have to get out of here, maybe? Almost have him killed, but can I warp out of here? Yeah, I can, right? Oh, is that what the web looks like? Okay. I need to heal up or something. Oh, I won, apparently. The drone swarm is heading. Whatever it takes. Okay, I'm gonna go. Oh, actually, I am sort of slowly healing. Let me quickly dock and just repair.
Active. Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Let's see here. How do you repair? Oh, there we go. Wait, what? I have nothing to repair. Okay. Sure. Oh, the auto repair. Okay. So it's the body of the ship that I needed to worry about. How much trouble was I in there? Like, if they were almost through my shields, but I was doing a shit ton of damage to them too. Would I have died there? Or? It looks like these NPCs are getting stronger though, so maybe I'll see what the next ones are like. But So far, I've been able to destroy everything with Doc. Which is like 2 missiles or something like that. So I've left them. I haven't stacked them, but if like those ones were taking like 20 missiles.
Warp drive active.
If that's what NPCs are going to be like going forward in these quests, then I'll just stack all my missiles now. But we'll wait to see if that's actually the case. All right. No, there's an acceleration gate. Have you guys seen the Minecraft movie? I have no interest in seeing it whatsoever. I didn't even know it was coming out, to be honest. But apparently it's like absolutely terrible. You want to see it? I think that's one I'll skip. That's activate gate. How close do I have to be to a gate, like an acceleration gate? Oh wait, I keep forgetting to use these shields too. Oh, 2,500? Okay, there we go. Boom. Gone. Yeah, I've got, I don't know if you guys have it, IPTV. I will never go back to cable TV. Okay, what the hell are we in now? Okay, we've got another acceleration gate. Where the hell is that? You don't have to. Okay, these are activated now, right? Like I don't have to keep activating them every time I go through warp. I watched Gladiator 2 a few weeks ago, and I tell you what, that's one of the most disappointing sequels I've ever seen. It is one of the worst sequels I've ever seen, actually. Okay, can I leave my afterburner on? Okay, there, it does. Okay, I was just testing. I clicked to activate the gate and then just turn my that on. Do I have to go through another one? You need to destroy all enemies in the vicinity. Okay, let's. Oh, yeah, that was a real disappointment because I loved the first Gladiator. What are my missiles? And I'm gonna test to see if like this is a case where like 1 or 2 missiles will be fine. If not, we're gonna start stacking. What is that? 20 max flight. Okay. Yeah, let's just launch them all. Okay, can we stack them now, or? There we go. All right, there we go. Oh, there was another TV show that I wanted to start watching. Mobtown, I think it's called. It's the new Guy Ritchie. I think that's his name. Guy Ritchie TV show. You like any of his movies? Okay. Killed them all.
Warp drive active.
Info 8 power. Sorry, I didn't see your chat on YouTube. I can actually watch. That's actually what I can do. I can just close this. This is a good mix. What the fuck? It's actually pretty solid. Okay, let me take this and this. Be able to just go here, I think. Yeah, I need... There. All right, start conversation. Talk to me when you've completed your objectives. Okay, so we do that now. Next mission. Not over yet. Gagan, leading the fleet that... and a known terrorist. He was supposed to be dead. We gotta go make sure he's dead. The sisters consider this top priority. I gotta find out, like, who are these sisters? Headed for the system of Minmatar space. Is there like a YouTube video on the lore? I'm not talking about like the stories, like the player-driven stories in the game, at the lore of the game. Nicholas Pickles, thank you very. Did I pronounce that right? Thank you very much, dude. Welcome to the stream. I'll have to like Google that. Maybe I can get Romanowski to Google that for me. Not so bad there. Just be careful. You're wondering. Okay, so what are we doing? Gotta go kill Dagon. Nicholas Pickles. Okay, good. Okay, okay, we've got to report to this person. Okay, that's what we're doing. EVE Online. Okay, is there like a video? Someone's got to have made a video, right? Oh my god. Dude. Okay, we're going to save that. We'll look at it later. We will save that for later. Alright, let's set the destination. I'll go. Okay, we're traveling a little distance here. Traveling a little distance here.
Warp drive active.
I just want to make sure my YouTube chat is still working. Give me 1 second here. Good, it is.
Warp drive active.
I want a miniseries TV show of the rise and fall of Sancha Kuvaki. He died and turned his followers, the Sancha Nation, into mindless drones to do his bit. Is this an EVE Online character? I'm assuming it is. It's EVE, is it? Oh. There's got to be like somebody who's made EVE lore videos. Like, I know it's really a big thing with World of Warcraft, but somebody's got to have made YouTube videos for the EVE lore.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Where are we even going? We're going like way over here now. Oh, that's how far I've actually gone. So, okay. This is my home station here. So I guess Ida is probably somewhere around here as well. Anyways. Yeah, I've started to watch Down the Rabbit Hole, but it's long, man. Like
Active.
I've mentioned on stream before I do have an breaking things here. I do have an Eve novel. Like it's like a novel from the Eve sci-fi universe. I haven't started to read it, but probably, you know, I don't know if they're any good. I've asked people on stream if they've read any of them, and nobody has ever said that they save this. Okay, hold on. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, okay. Done. Holy Jesus. Okay, that's exactly probably what we're looking for there.
Warp drive active.
Vote to represent players. You know the fan fest or whatever that they have in Iceland sounds like kind of a cool little experience. It's kind of, it seems like it's maybe a like a miniature BlizzCon or something like that. BlizzCon's a pretty fun experience. I don't know if I'd go back anytime soon, but I've been to a couple of BlizzCons before.
Warp drive.
Now it's every other. There was one this year, though. Wasn't it just recently, or it's coming up, or something like that? It's coming up. Maybe I'll make a trip of it, because I've wanted to go to Iceland as well, like just to kind of, just for like a week or something like that. So maybe I'll work it kind of around a fan fest or something like that one of these times. That would make. Heard Iceland is pretty expensive, though.
Warp drive active.
Beginning of May. That might not be too bad of a time to go to Iceland, actually. It's probably starting to get warm up a little bit.
Warp drive active.
I'll need to call in sick with gallstones at work. Oh, wait, what, for this one? I won't go to this one. I just use vacation time. I get 5 weeks paid vacation a year and 3 weeks unpaid vacation days a year to get off. A lot of people say that Minecraft movie sucked, which it probably does, but matched the record for. Really? 163 million is the record, and it beat it?
Warp drive active.
Where am I at on this? Okay, so it looks like. No, wait, no, hold on. Oh, chapter 4 is there. Okay, it looks like we're starting on chapter 5. I think, like, I'm gonna do this, like, over the next couple of days, but I want to try and learn this cargo shipping stuff. See if I like doing that at all, and maybe you guys can teach me how to determine whether or not
Test
something's a
drive
scam or
active.
not. Source system has been secured by Edencom forces. What are Edencom forces? Are they just police forces or like an NPC? Most tickets are sold out. Yeah, it's kind of like a miniature BlizzCon, Mavo. I don't know how. Does it say how long it's for? Like, is it for like 3 or 4 days or
Drive
something?
Active.
I could just look this up. I just don't want to do that while I'm on stream.
Warp drive active.
May 1st to 3rd. Where's my phone? I'm assuming that's a weekend. What are we here? Oh, it's Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I actually technically could take the time off, but I would have Sunday, Mondays off at that time. But I don't think I'm like
Active.
ingrained in the community enough or like, I don't know. I could just go as a fan. I don't know if other streamers tend to go. Like that was a cool thing about BlizzCon is I got to meet up with a bunch of other streamers that were friends of mine that I've been playing WoW with for years. So to finally like meet them in person was pretty cool.
Docking permission requested. Docking request.
Oh, this is a different looking
accepted.
space station. I like how there's so many different types of space stations. Lots of Eve streamers will be there. Maybe I'll, in a couple years, I'll go. Like, I think I'm going to be playing Eve for some time. And maybe I'll be, I'd like to play Eve Frontier when they allow it to be played on stream as well. They're Eve partners on Twitch. I was looking up what it takes to be an Eve partner, and I think you have to have like average like 40 viewers or something like that, or like you could do it through like other social media means, like have a certain number of subscribers to YouTube or something like that. But maybe we'll be able to build ourselves up to that on Twitch. If it was WoW, I'd be fine, but obviously, you know, I have to rebuild up that base a little bit of the Eve community. But I think the only real benefit to being a Eve partner is you get to like give away, you get given giveaways and stuff like that, right? Which would be kind of cool. They want your main game streamed to be Eve, but can stream other games as well. I mean, right now, this is the only game that I am streaming, right? So, 1,500 bucks every 3 months given to you as well. Are you generally assume that you're going to be using that for giveaways, or? Ephemer 2K. Hey man, how's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. You're looking for quite a bit. You'd be interested to hear the Rusal tribe became aware of this action just a couple of days ago when we were caught smuggling something out of the Minmatar space. You want information? We want information. Help us track down his friends. We'll give you, help you anyway. Camps there. First step is we scout one of their major smuggling hubs and report back what information you can. Okay. Okay, so we're investigating the smuggling hub in Heck. Okay, so that's where we're going. Eager to see EVE Online in action. It's an amazing game, dude. It is actually really cool. Like I'm just sinking my poking my toes into it. But I'm really kind of looking forward to not that there's an end game, but getting to the point where I'm involved with like corporations and I've got a couple of friends that are playing now. Romanowski's another streamer that you guys probably know. He and I have known each other for like, holy shit. The details. Uh-oh. Investigate the what? Smuggling hub? Okay, we've done. Tons of enemies here.
Warp drive active.
Apparently I just needed to, just see all these guys. I guess that was the point of the quest. But I'd like to maybe try and convince some more people to give this game a try. The problem with EVE, like I've got other friends, other streamers that I know that have tried the game, and like they just kind of get overwhelmed, or it's such a different game. Like it's not really a lot of like action. It's not really an action-packed game like you were used to. Not that WoW is a big action-packed game, but we're used to kind of the end game thing where we can go PvP, we can go do that sort of stuff. When you're first starting it out in this game, there's not really any of that, right? So it seems a little bit slow and you don't really get what the point of all of this is and stuff like that. But once you sink your teeth into it a little bit, you start to understand what the end game is going to be like and stuff, and it's kind of exciting to think about. Elsie, only so many skill points to go into each skill. Yeah, that's another one that I've heard as well. I was told that if you start with like a Omega account, after like 3 months, you can actually have a pretty decent ship if you know what you're doing. So I've had like some people helping me with like the skills to train and stuff like that. Like I've got the Magic 14 or whatever it's called all trained, and then I just started like maximizing like my missiles and stuff like that, so that this character in particular will be more focused towards like combat and stuff like that, and then my other account is going to be focused more towards like making ISK, like through other means besides killing other players or whatever, like through mining or hauling contracts or whatever. Don't talk to me until then. Okay, complete the mission. All right, these, of course, good work in the recon there. When you're ready to go and do something about the smugglers. Uh-oh. So we're gonna go and, like, we're gonna have to, like, kill all of them? Captures over a friend of mine. You know, let's recommit. Surprise all the evidence. We're taking this shit over to this other agent. Oh wait, hold on. Did I have to bring something? Did I need something in my cargo? No, we're just reporting to this. This reporting.
Warp drive active.
If you do the jack of all trades main character, you really yeah, I don't want a jack of all trades. I want the guy to I want this character to be the one that like this is the one that's going to be fighting, and the other one's going to be the one that like I'll have playing in the background taking cargo. I do think that I want to really figure out how these cargo contracts work, and maybe have people that are watching the stream show me, you know, like how to determine whether or not it's a scam or not, even though I've heard that like 90% of them are scams, basically.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
This is what I always heard. Even as a WoW and Ark server player, it kept me away since people always said there are players with such immense ships that they obliterate you instantly and left you with nothing. I mean, there is definitely that, but it's kind of like if you like when people would ask me like, is it too late to start in WoW? Like when they're only on Blackwing Lair. Of course, if you start as a level 1, you're gonna get absolutely beat down by level 60, right?
Docking permission requested. Docking request.
It's going to take you a couple of months to get leveled up and then geared up to be able to fight back type of thing, right? And yeah, there are, even if you spend a few months, you're obviously not going to fight against somebody with a Titan, which is, I guess, like the biggest badass ship in the game. But at that point, you can join a group of other players and, you know, really experience the game. Probably even long before that, you can join a group of players and experience the game, right? So your business today, there's here's my plan. My men are currently standing by, ready to launch an assault. Poorly defended base nearby that should draw a portion of the force of base. Motion should draw their leader out, at least get his attention. Okay, so we're going and attacking things. Going and attacking things. Yeah, you're generally probably not going after little ships like mine with a Titan, I'm assuming. And from what somebody told me, that if you could have like a little ship, like a worm or something like that, and the Titans won't even be able to hit you because you're moving so fast. Is that correct? Hey guys, the ad break is coming up as well, so here, let me actually snooze this one. Fuck that. We'll do it in 5 minutes. We'll do it in 5 minutes, because then I can finish this and I can go to the bathroom. The auxiliary power array. Where's the auxiliary power array? There we go. Traversal is a Traversal is the thing, like you're moving and its guns can't track you. Okay. Let's see here. Do I want to... Hold on. Let's target this. And we're just going to launch all hell on it. Or do I want to kill these first? Let's see if I can kill one with just one. Launch all 7 missiles and see what happens. Does that destroy? Oh, it did. Am I going the wrong way? No, I was looking the wrong way. Uh-oh. Okay, that's done. Now we dock. I don't want to just destroy these things just for the hell of it. I want to watch the explosion anyways. Is there any point in actually killing them?
Warp drive active.
Fittings take only a week to fly, and you're killing stuff. A week? Pandemic Horde. I believe I've heard of Pandemic Horde. I wanted to find a corporation that is like kind of like a fun group of, you know, dudes who like to just go out and
Docking permission
maybe
requested.
stir some shit up a little bit.
Docking
you know?
request accepted.
I don't know if that would be a great thing as a streamer because you probably have a target on you pretty quick, but just a close-knit group of guys that like to stir shit up and but we'll take it a step at a time. We'll learn the game, and then maybe we'll start looking for people that are recruiting. Can't get good mercenaries. 3 lieutenants, supposedly the underlings for the men running the whole operation. At least know where we can find their boss. Lieutenants are supposedly meeting at a nearby dead space facility. Clear the area. We should be able to scan the structures and locate the lieutenants, assuming they're still. Fly by him. All right, let's do this. Oh wait, you know what? An ad's gonna start. Let me do an ad break now. Why is this? Let me just do an ad break. Why is this? Run. Well, we'll do a 3-minute ad break. I'll go to the washroom, come back, and then we'll get started. So, please don't go anywhere. I'll see you guys in 3 minutes. Or use a ad blocker. I don't think any actually work. Anyways, be right back. Okay, for those of you that are still watching, I'm gonna go take a leak. I'll be right back. Oh, see you later, street corner Becky. Thanks for stopping by. Can you guys hear that noise in the background? Hold on, let me turn my music off. Can you guys hear my air conditioner, or is not coming through? No, it shouldn't be coming through. Okay, it's my mic's not going up, so I just had to turn my air conditioner on. It's April and I'm turning my air conditioner on. Fucking Canada, like this computer and the lights. It's so much. Okay, what is this? Why did this pop up? Oh, we accepted the mission. Okay, so what popped up here? Anyways, all right.
Warp drive active.
Anyways, yeah, I get. Why is this? What is all this stuff? Hold on. Map browser. I don't know how that popped up. I don't know what the hotkey is for that, so I don't know what I did, but did something. Anyways, yeah, Mavo, you were saying the reason you haven't played this game. This game is like a real slow burn, I guess. Right. I tried to compare it to other MMOs that I played. Like you start off as level 1, or your way to the starting zone, the starter quests. They teach you the basics of the game, which is what I'm kind of learning now. Wait, hold on. Oh, hold on. Get to work here. Get to work. Have my PC on the outside of my building? Yeah, really. Oops, I forgot to put my shield hardeners. Hold on. Can I separate them now, or yes, I can. Let me see if. Okay, yeah. See, I'm back to like destroying mobs with like just 2 missiles. This is why I don't like to have them stacked. Trying to evacuate someone from the habitation module. Habitation module. Vulnerable now without them guarding it, so you can fire a few rounds off. All right, let's go do that. Yeah, so it's only a thing for these new player missions. Yeah, so I'll probably just leave it like this until these missions are over. All right, he's coming. Did I actually pick him up? I guess I'm supposed to stop, huh? I guess so. All right.
Warp drive active.
Wait, what? Okay. I didn't
Docking
actually pick
permission
anyone up.
requested. Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
All right, good work, Alder. I have a feeling we'd find out at least. Take him all back and encourage him to talk. All right. A little bit of torture going on. Some are automatic. Yeah, it's a little confusing because sometimes the items go into my cargo and other times it doesn't. And then I leave, go to a mission, and I've forgotten it at the base, which is kind of weird because I'm used to, if you have to do a mission or do a quest with an item, the item goes into your personal inventory. So I just got to get used to it. She found something in the evidence of Ronald. Take him. Give us games here. Base. Has some information from Kiris. It's been a pleasure having you. Okay, so what are we doing? We're reporting to this person.
Warp drive active.
Just a short trip. Yeah, I am looking more towards the end game though. Like I know other like sandbox PvP games that I've played in the past where the players like kind of determine the storyline, or they are the ones that are creating the storyline, they're very fun games to play. Like so Shadowbane, for example, like there was no end game PvE. There was no, like, it was basically like warring against different guilds. Same as like Ultima Online, like you could do things like go out and kill mobs and stuff like that, but there wasn't really like raiding or anything like that. PvE was kind of like an afterthought. You had to do things in PvE to basically pay for your conquests and your wars against other guilds. And then the politics behind it, you know, creating alliances and all that sort of stuff, the mental stuff in the game was what made the game fun. You know, it wasn't just a, oh, what's this? Jamal Bulgrove. What is this orange dude? What does that mean? Anyways, he's gone.
Warp drive active.
Suspect, okay. If I shot him, I probably would have gotten killed by the police NPCs or whatever they're called.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Oh, so if they're a suspect, I can attack them and not worry about Concord, or I would have to worry about Concord? I don't Hold on. We've been working on it. After some cross analysis, we discovered that there was a particular location that only Lieutenant Curious and a few others had access to. Curious, when he saw that, we knew the coordinates to his employer's hideout. Izia Tabar. His location on our, can you rely on you to end this? Alright, let's go end it. It did something the game considers naughty, like steal your cargo container. Okay. Okay, so probably a good chance though that I'm not really tough enough yet to kill that guy. I don't know what kind of a ship he had. But assuming that he's doing stuff to become a suspect, he's probably at least played the game for a little while, so...
Warp drive active.
Okay, we need to destroy the outpost. Oh, here comes a bunch more. Can I target this? Yes, I can. I'm just gonna launch everything at it. Okay, it did no damage. Partners. I forgot. Whoops. That's the guy that I gotta go after, right? Okay, there's... Do we want to, like, loot this stuff? Let's see what one of these things have. I want to see if it's worthwhile to loot off of these NPCs. Bait to get you to engage? Thinking easy kill. Okay. That metal scraps. Just... Probably not worthwhile to do all this, right? Oh, what's this? Crap. Crap. And not worth it? Okay. Alright, let's just dock then.
Warp drive active.
Get out of here and get moving on this. Oh, we're almost finished chapter 5 already, it looks like.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Complete the mission. Yes. Area for. Okay. Map there. We had hoped. The name of Mizara Nefra. Return to the facility. Kill Mizra and his followers. Okay, so more combat mission. More combat.
Warp drive active.
Completely unload on him. There, he's dead. Wait, there's hold on, this was him, right? What the hell's firing on me? I finished it though.
Warp drive active.
I keep forgetting to put on my shield hardeners. Can you stack these as well or no? No, it doesn't look like it.
Docking permission requested.
I don't even know what this stuff does.
Accepted.
All right. All right, we gotta go tell some doing something else. We gotta go here.
Warp drive active.
Oh, speaking of shutdown, what time is it? I think that happens in like an hour and a half, right? We got time. Is it latest or just latest? 80? What's up, man? How's it going?
Warp drive active.
Actually, I think I'm going through this relatively quickly, actually. Probably because I've got a ship that is way too OP for this crap. It looks like I'm about to start chapter 6.
Warp drive active.
Oh man, having my air conditioner on is so much better. It looks like during streaming I'll have my air conditioner on pretty much non-stop until like the middle of October now. In Canada, I thought it was cold all the time. The area of Canada that I live in is much milder than the rest of Canada. I'm in Vancouver, which is very mild compared to the rest, literally the rest of Canada. Like my little corner of Canada, it's still considered cold compared to other places in the world, but it very rarely gets below freezing. Whereas the rest of Canada, like there was snow in Alberta last week. It was like, fuck that. Vladislav, like Dracula. Not ladies? So it's not ladies. Okay, it's Vladislav. Welcome to the stream, dude. We're Vladislav. I'm assuming you're from Europe. Dracula was is that Romania that the story takes place in? I believe it was Romania, wasn't it? It wasn't Czechoslovakia. It was which doesn't actually exist anymore, but I think it was Romania, wasn't it? Who was it that said that they were in this horde field? Like, what kind of a ship would I be looking at having to be able to fly in order to start off as like a pilot? I want to make sure that I've got like those skills trained and stuff like that. Like, if you're still here.
Drive active.
Yeah, if I can finish this Sisters of Eve, I should be able to finish it by the end of tomorrow's stream, I would think. Then maybe I can start doing the like experimenting with the cargo contract stuff just to see how it works. I've done and then I've sort of dabbled in the planetary industry stuff, but I wasn't making any like I was making like literally nothing, so I stopped doing it. Maybe I was just reading the wrong things. But once I determine what I kind of like doing in order to make ISK, that's probably when I'll start like focusing a little bit more on my second account as well to get the skills trained up to do that sort of stuff. Almost there.
Warp drive active.
Are there lots of people that generally play the game, like that play the game with just one account? Like, is it actually viable to be able to just play one account, make enough ISK to, like, with your main character to actually, like, go out and do PvP and stuff like that? Or do generally people rely on having, like, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth accounts?
Warp drive active.
Because I imagine if I'm doing, like, if like the contract stuff is something that I liked, you'd probably want to be able to, like, actually watch that account. Like, you'd actually want to be playing it rather than just kind of, like, set your ship onto autopilot. EVE is supposed to be a social game. Well, that's what I'm looking forward to, like, actually eventually getting into a corp and experiencing playing the game with others. There's a couple of my other friends that have started playing as well, so of course I'm hoping that we join sort of the same corp and we can go out and do stuff. And one of them's a little bit busy with school, but I'm going to talk to other people and say, you know, a couple of them have even actually played EVE before. It would be kind of cool to get a group of us together, not to create our own corp. I'm not doing that, but just to, like, be able to, you know, jump online and go do stuff. Give to their child, to my lord. He attempted to make amends, but... Take this toy. The mistress first arrived. We're taking her toy to her parents. This is all just crap that I just got. Does this mean that they're not willing to buy this shit? We'll sell this, get rid of it, and then can we reprocess? Can we reprocess? Oh, we can. Right. There we go. All right, let's go and take the doll. What is this stuff? NPSI is what is NPSI? No strings attached. PvP fun.
Warp drive active.
I'll have to take a look at that later. What that's all about. Counts anyways, like in MMO, a place simultaneously is only for those who can't find a good corporation. Yeah, I honestly don't think that this is a game that I'd want to play solo. Like, I think I would definitely want to be with a social group of players at what are we doing here? The colony where her family lives. How do we know, where exactly here I'm taking it? Location Tanu. It doesn't say which. Tanu Moon? Oh, here. I'm assuming that's what it is. Tommy P. Wow, what's up, dude? What is up? How's life without WoW? I have no interest in WoW at the moment, I'll be honest. Maybe one day. Ooh, what just happened? Hold on. Oh shit, we got it rated. Dude, thank you very much, man. Welcome everyone. A perfection or a perfect tool. Thank you very much, dude. Hold on, let me give you a follow. Thank you very much, dude. I appreciate it. Welcome everyone. I'm a new player. I think I'm like maybe 25 hours into the game. So if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. But I'm whoops. Okay, I gotta drop something in here, right? Doll. Is that what we're doing? Okay, so we delivered the doll, so they know their daughter's dead. But thank you very much for the raid, dude. And stay too long. Do you have a Discord? A Discord server? Yeah, it's down below. Like down below my Twitch. Or exclamation Discord, I think, shows it too. Hold on. There. I can probably get rid of the Deviant Delight one that's there though. I'm probably gonna, Tommy, I'm probably gonna try Dune Awakening though for a little bit when it comes out. What did I just do? Hold on, we're at time. Okay, we can accept this remotely. Spreading the love, brother. I am 1 month in and a new bro as well. Stop by time. I can tell you some people that help you tremendously. The community in EVE Online has been tremendous. I will say that. Like, the people that have come into my stream have been extremely helpful. So it's really nice chat with some, you know, pretty cool people. Like, they've just been so friendly. So I can definitely say that. It's definitely much better than some other communities, for sure. So I'm trying to get my way through the Sisters of Eve quest stuff, and then eventually I wanna get into a corporation and start playing with other people. There's like 3 or 4 of my friends that are playing casually as well, but I think I'm gonna reach out to some other people and say, hey, you should give this a real try. Oh, Tommy's in Discord. Hold on. Let me read this quest. Family, computer mistress years ago thought they're educated in emerging technology. Sadly, in Lord, daughter falling out after coordination. I know we're diagnosed, but I know the men are My location provided he surrenders nothing for free. All right, let's go. I think we're killing someone here. Anyways, yeah, the community for Eve has been fantastic. Like, this game is, like, everyone knows about the learning curve meme for this game. Am I flying into a rock or am I flying through it? Anyways, am I just crashing into this rock? Is this what, for this asteroid, is that literally what's going on? No, it looks, come on. Anyways, yeah, the community's been fantastic. Like, they've helped me out with any questions that I've had, helped me out with ships and ISK and stuff like that as well, of course. But the knowledge and helping me get through, like, the initial learning curve, there we go, has been tremendous. I'm now 7 weeks WoW free. I think it's been several months for me, actually, since I sat down and played WoW. It's probably been 4 or 5 months now for me, Tommy. But congratulations, you seem to have weaned yourself off a little bit. I don't have any intention of going back to play WoW anytime soon, to be honest. Like, I'm having a blast in this game. I want to play Eve Frontier when they allow you to start streaming it as well, because I've got access to that. And I'll probably dabble in games like Dune Awakening for a couple of weeks or something like that, or even Ashes of Creation I've kind of lost interest in. The resolution of game window it's because I'm on an ultra wide Vladdy's. I'm on an ultra-wide monitor, so it's going to look a little bit different for you. But if you're on an ultra-wide, if you have an ultra-wide monitor, it looks amazing. All right, see you later, Tommy. Remember, there is and will be a learning curve for a long time. Yeah, I know. People have come in and said that they've been playing for 15 years, and they're still learning how to play the game.
Drive active.
Just crazy, right? But yeah, the weird view is because I'm playing on an ultra-wide monitor. So my monitor is like 3440 by, I don't know what it is, 1440, I guess. 21 by 9. How's that? Instead of 16 by 9, like in regular. Actually, I think I even have a picture of my setup, so you guys can kind of see. Actually, is there a picture? There might be a picture down below. Did I put that down below? See here. I don't have a picture of my setup. I should put one down there, actually, so people can understand what I'm talking about. Okay, let me... Yeah, I'll put that down as a thing to do. Let me see if I can find my setup too. But yeah, the weird video scale is because of that. And I thought about scaling it to just like 1080p, like a regular 16 by 9 look, just by moving windows around and stuff like that. But I thought, you know what? There's probably people out there that actually watch streams on ultra wide, and like it's probably a niche of people that like. I love, if I find somebody that's streaming in ultra wide, I will sit there and watch it because it looks amazing.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
See you later, Perfect Tool. Thank you very much again, man. I appreciate that. Thank you. Is my shout-out thing working?
The Lord sent forth the chosen to bring
Tool 86. Is that working? It is. There you go.
and those who embrace his love shall
There you go. Thank you very much for the raid, dude. I appreciate that.
reclaim it 445.
All right, so we are on what part of started? Yeah, we are now actually on 6 of 7. Kind of getting through this pretty quick, actually. Dr. Canis. Okay, I was fond of her. We just quickly read this here.
When thine actions are in light's name, thou art immortal. Book of Trials 2:1.
And Dig says, well,
Witness
that's
the
right.
24th Imperial Crusade and taste true immortality.
Get in, get the artifact, and return it to me. Okay, I'm going for an artifact. Curious statuette. Here. All right, so warp to the location.
Warp drive active.
But yeah, hopefully, I don't know if they plan on lifting the NDA on Eve Frontier so that we can actually start streaming it, because I wouldn't mind doing that too. That would be that'd be pretty cool. Because again, I don't know how much of the game we're allowed to talk about, but it looks like if it ever gets finished, could it be a pretty cool game. Okay, so you need mysterious statuette, ancient tomb, tomb, a tomb. Let's get in there and let's see. Oh shit, I forgot to put the hardeners on again. So is it bouncing me around? Yeah, we're going in for. Okay, why am I not able to actually like? Oh, I gotta kill all these guys first. Okay, let's go out and kill this guy then. I gotta get away from the underside of this thing here. We just gotta finish killing these guys off. Why did they? There we go. All right, let's open the cargo. Whoops. Okay, what did I do to change the camera here? What did I do? Look at my ship, is that? Okay, there we go. Fixed it. Without specialized equipment. Oh, did I not bring this thing? Where is it? Okay, hold on. Let me read the quest. Oh, I gotta go and grab this back here. Damn it.
Warp drive active.
Well, at least the mobs are dead. I shouldn't have to re-kill them again, right? Make America go away. No, it's a Team Canada. It's so that people don't hear my accent and immediately think that I'm American. And it just happened to be the first hat of mine that I saw and I just
Docking
grabbed it.
permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Text in the window is unreadable. That's because they probably stretch it out. Like they're probably not showing ultra wide. They're probably only showing 16 by 9 instead of 21 by 9. Because like when I'm watching it on my other ultra wide monitor, like I can read everything perfectly fine. Are you watching on an ultra wide monitor, or are you watching on a regular 16 by 9 widescreen monitor? Because it will make a huge difference. People, you really need to get on this ultra wide monitor train, okay? Like ultra wide monitor is to like today what discovering widescreen monitors was back when we only had like not like 9 by 9 like square, the old square monitors. Whoops, I didn't
Docking
pick it up.
permission requested.
Okay, so as long as I do it before, that's fine. Okay, why did I not dock?
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Oh, I was gonna show you guys a picture of my actual setup. This is my baby, my pride and joy. Even but you know what? I don't even think it's on this computer. It's not. Probably somewhere. I just. No, it's not. I'll try and item hanger. It's in here. There we go. I don't have any. I gotta fit it somewhere, don't I? What do we want to unfit? What does this do? No. So we probably leave that. Let's just unfit one of these right now.
There will be neither compassion nor mercy, nor peace, nor solace for those who bear witness to these signs and still do not believe. Book of Reclaiming 2510.
Alright, let's go back. You're watching on your phone and having a cocktail, aren't you? Is it nice and warm down there?
Warp drive active.
Oh, Roman, have you finished the Sisters of Eve quest chain, or are you still working on it too? All right, so now we are going to be What am I scanning here? Oh, the dig site, obviously. Okay, so let's get closer. What is the distance for this? 5,000 meters. So we actually need to get closer than this. You finished? 16. Oh, it's not even that warm. It's not even. Well, that's a nice temperature though. That's like you can walk around in a t-shirt in that temperature. It was like 14 degrees out here the other day, and people were starting to wear their t-shirts. We were just happy that it was fucking warm. Actually, it was 16, I think, here actually. But it just teased us for one day. Just teased us for a day. Okay, like. Yeah, our cherry blossoms are popping here as well. Oh, maybe I'm thinking you're in the wrong place. For some reason, I thought you were down under. Now I think I know where you're actually at. Are you at the place that Mizkif is getting in shit for, fucking... Oh, hold on. Okay. There we go. There we go. Pick that up. And now we dock.
Warp drive active.
We're just... Uh-oh. Oh. That's where you're at. I thought you were, when people talk about cherry blossoms, they usually mean Japan. But we have them here, too. Vancouver's another city where, like, there's cherry blossoms fucking everywhere, man. Unfortunately, it's also the only thing that I'm allergic to. So I get hay fever for, like, 3 weeks a year. But the last few years, it hasn't actually been that bad. Like, I get a little bit of an itchy nose, but that's about it. But I can tell you, like, exactly like a day or two before the cherry blossoms blossom, because that's when my hay fever starts to kick in. But it's pretty much over now. Like, I, a little bit of an itchy nose today, but not too bad. Okay. Come talk to me when you... Okay, we're done this. Okay, now we want to... Okay, we're not... Let's get rid of this shit. Unfit. E. Whoops. Oh, I left it in here, right? There we go. Okay. Tried to hit me up with it. The new Miracle Girl.
In the beginning, all things were as one. God
In that
parted
photo?
and breathed life into his creation, divided the parts, and gave each its place, and unto each bestowed purpose. Book 114.
I mean, I can't see any cherry blossoms there. Let's see. Monitoring times. Thinking another. Then I started hearing what helped really diagnose. To Dragon on. We're all down. No, I don't care. What are down? Patient. Go reclaim the hell. Okay, we're reclaiming some place. Acquire these goods. So in here, right? No, we've got to. Okay, so we've got to go here, retrieve these documents. That's what we're. All right, let's do that. They bloom tomorrow. They're white. Yeah, ours. We've got white ones, pink ones. Let me hold on. Ours have just sprouted like over the course of the last like 2 days. You can Google it. You can Google. All right, where are we here?
Warp drive active.
Just by drag, if in space, make a group of 3 at least. You better for now. Are not powerful to fire separately. Well, the thing is, Vladis, is I've been destroying like in these missions, I've been destroying ships literally with like 1 or 2 missiles. So instead of firing like 7 off at one, I fire like 2 off at one target, 2 off at another target. I know when the NPCs get tougher and stuff like that, I will definitely have to do that, but right now it's just kind of like I'm firing 7 missiles and only 2 are needed to kill mobs. Okay, what do I need to do? Document in your cargo hold. So where am I getting that from? Oh wait, that's not even close enough. Here, let's see if this destroys them. Yeah, see, like 2 missiles, probably 1 even would have destroyed it. Okay, what is it I'm looting this from? I'm trying to. It's not the Stargate. Maybe it's from this dude? I don't know. Let me fly over to this thing. See if there's anything in there. I'm on chapter 6, Roman. I'm just gonna launch a bunch of them at this guy and get him finished off. Is it in here? That's where I'm going. No, that's just metal scraps. Oh, cargo container. That's what we're looking for. There we go. There we go. We're looking for the cargo container. From the cargo container, it even says it. Do pairs at least? Okay. Hold on. Hold on. There we go. There. After you solved it, well, of course. Why would I want to do all the work? Get someone else to do the work for me. You know. and then kind of reap the rewards. Isn't that kind of the whole argument between the Canadian and American relationship right now? Of course that's what I'm doing. I'm just taking advantage of our relationship, Roman.
Warp drive
You
active.
should know better than that. It's just another Canadian just taking advantage of Americans. Tori, thanks for the follow. Thanks for all the follows tonight, guys. Those of you from a perfect tool, thanks for sticking around here. I appreciate it.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted. Docking permission requested.
The shamelessness, just being honest. I mean, the whole world's on our side, right? The whole world is on our side, so it's okay. When you finish your current mission. Okay, we finished this one. With the ramification of slaughtering some godless scavengers. Some godless scavengers. By your side, you mean U.S.? No. Come on. Everyone's Team Canada these days. Jovian alphabet. What? This is fascinating. The characters here, it's only found in Jovian alphabet. Yeah, but it's definitely from Diane. Is the mission one? Guess what qualifies as pre-Jovian, but must deliver this information. Okay, delivering information. Well, there's nothing to poke. I mean, we win at hockey. We beat you in soccer. What else is there? Destination and go. Not very far this trip. Troop and Jorts. Oh, hey, with a prime. Thank you very much, dude. 07 Stu, thank you very much, man. Very much appreciate that. See, Roman? Troop and Jorts was supporting me, the Canadian. Thank you very much, Troop and Jorts. Appreciate it. Oh, 07 to you as well, man. Thank you.
Warp drive active.
Everyone knows the facts. Are these the facts that Fox News is reporting? Those facts? $0.20 in what? A US dollar is 20 cents in Canada? I think you've got it reversed. I think it's the other way around. Although the Canadian dollar is making a comeback. Okay. It's been up like 2 or 3 cents in the last like few weeks. It's making a comeback, dude. It can only go up. Actually, you know what? Part of this is got nothing to do with the game. Part of Canada's economic strategy, actually, because the U.S. had been our major trading partner, was to keep our dollar low
Warp drive active.
to increase trade to the U.S., like to buy our lumber and all that sort of shit. It was actually like strategically done. Now it's backfiring because, oh my god, we have a trade deficit because you guys buy so much of our oil.
Docking permission requested.
Oh, I think they know we're all just memeing. Yeah, I mean, you're a mod in my chat.
Docking request accepted.
All right, so we're here. All right. Several questions for me. We're afraid that I'll have to wait and see for investigation. I know. Challenge you to a trial by combat. Uh-oh. Old-fashioned true Amar. Russ. Namely, natural, we have enough artists. Whoever would cause a huge political uproar. They kind of frankly don't have time for it. So that means we're just gonna go kill him, right? Metafos and kill him in combat. Okay. We're challenged for the no. All right, let's go kill the dude. So we're going to go kill the dude. Might have had a few cocktails. What the fuck is that you're drinking anyways? What is that yellow thing sticking out of your drink? Like, that's not a straw. What is that?
Warp drive
Orange peel?
active.
Can't really. I mean, it looks like a piece of paper on this. Oh, hold on. Yeah, it looks like a piece of paper. You know why? It's because your camera is, the focus point is actually the city and not the drink. Oh, there he is. There he is. There he is. All right, let's go engage this bad boy. We're just gonna launch everything at him. Oh, I was like, we did no damage? What? All right, here we go. Let's go. All right, come talk to me. Okay, we're complete remotely. And I've already started making my calls as far as the media is concerned. Use of contract fraud, but God proved you're innocent through a lawful trial by combat. Okay. Who is it safe to be found? Sure, I'm violating my oath. Society of Conscious Thought. I've seen to that. Yeah, the sisters. I've been curious why they were so. There's one group that keeps fighting the Empire. It's the Sisters of Eve. Who are the Sisters of Eve? I'm gonna have to look at the lore videos. Dagon was. I'd say it's time to head back over to the sisters and get the full story. Okay. Okay, we're going to accept that, and now we have to set the destination. How far? Oh, it's a bit of a trip. This is a bit of a trip.
Warp drive active.
Okay, now I can tell that it's a orange peel. Fancy. It's a shaved ice cube too. At least it looks like it. Fancy, Roman. What is the DPS of my ship? Where do I find this? It's on the fitting somewhere, right? Where do I look here? Fitting
Warp
top
drive
right?
active.
Oh, offense. 86.7 DPS, that's it? Well, Vladis, I have no idea what that means, man. I don't even know what language that's supposed to be. I will not kill Dag. Why not? That doesn't look like Greek either, to be honest. I don't know what the fuck that is.
Warp drive active.
Hold on, let me just... Let's figure this out. What is this? The real one is dead. Kyrgyz? Is it Kyrgyzstan? Vladis? Can't even...
Warp drive active.
I mean, I've been absolutely annihilating things for this quest, and I'm not gonna be able to kill the guy? Can't I kite him or something like that? Well, I remember watching Roman. Roman, what quest were you on where you had to attempt it like 50 times?
Warp drive active.
You're Slavic? What language is that though? Is that Kyrgyzstanian? Steinian? What language was that? Translated, it says it means it's the real one is dead. That was Russian? That did not look like Russian. Was that Russian? That does not look Russian. Not that I'm fluent in Russian. Russian, Serbian. Yeah, but I'm trying to figure out what language that was that he said something. And when I Google Translate it, it looks like it's from Kyrgyzstan. I didn't... Yeah, we got some time here.
Warp drive active.
We got to try and convince a few other people to come play this, Roman. I need to reach out to Fex. Because I know he used to play it and he liked the game. But I think he's been playing like Diablo 3 or some shit lately. It's not a language. And how did Google translate? How did Google Translate fact that it was a language, and actually translated it to? Look at this. There's no porn up there or anything like that. Look at this. Like I actually put it in, and it actually translated it.
Warp drive active.
Dark Ivan, what's up, man? How's it going? Yeah, how did that work? Good. Well, welcome to the stream, dude. It's your birthday. Happy birthday, dude. Is 73 the year you were born? That would make you 52. If that's the year you were born in. Happy birthday, though, dude.
Warp drive active.
Man, I really love the art in this game. Oh, it's you will not. Oh, you will not kill him. Is he really that tough? Like he's that much tougher?
Active.
Your football number. Oh, okay. Well, happy birthday then. However old you are. So this is where I need help. Could two of me do it? Like, if Romanowski were to help me, I don't know how much help he would actually be, but could two people kill him? Pikes Peak, thanks for the follow. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am on Sisters of Eve, yeah. I think am I in the last chapter now? I think I'm going to go start the last chapter. I think that's what we're doing now.
Warp drive active.
Lurexi, welcome to the stream. $200 DPS that you need? I wonder what my worm does. Hold on. Can I just look it up? I think I can just look it up, right? Oops, hold on. See if am I doing this right? Oh, this one actually has more DPS. Okay, for the worm, it's only got 112 DPS. Is that for my missiles and for my drones, or just for missiles and just for drones? So that would be like 225 DPS, or is that all combined, the 112? Like, should I go get this worm that this guy gave me and... It's not combined, so that's separate. So this worm would have enough DPS to do it then, right? Okay, one's saying combined, the other one's saying not combined. Hold on. Okay, so that's just from drones. How come... What about my missiles? Like, do missiles not count here? Why aren't they including missiles? Well, this isn't. Oops. This isn't like this is This is in another base. Like, is it possible that I would do enough DPS if I actually had missiles and drones going after the thing? Do we go and get this ship and come back and destroy this fucker? And then I can say I did it all by myself and Romanowski needed help?
Warp drive active.
Simulation. Okay, no, but I'm not there. Like, how do I... Light missiles, show info. Will this show my DPS? So is it... I didn't know you can... Okay, so you can load ammo into the sim? Hold on. Can you only fit? How do you load ammo if I'm not there? Like, it's... Because the ammo's in the ship's cargo. What are they called? Hold on. View contents. Can I just drag it over like that? Missile, thorium. Oh, you can. Oh, okay. So it's not actually okay, that's interesting. So I've only got 140 DPS. You include missiles and drones. So you're saying that this is separate, or this is combined DPS? So it's 139.3 total DPS that this ship has? It's not 139 plus 112, right? You've missed everything, Roman. You've missed everything. I'm trying to... I just want to know the answer if whether or not this worm has enough DPS. If it's 139.3 combined DPS between the missiles and the drones, then I don't. If these two numbers are separate and I actually have, what is it, 151.8 DPS? 251. So this number is the combined number. Yeah, that makes sense, actually, because I think the missiles were only like 8 DPS or something. Yeah, 8.9 DPS per second. So that sucks. So I need better missiles. I need better missiles. Which I think I'm actually training. So yeah, can I use heavy missile turrets or whatever they're called? Can I buy like heavy missiles? Is it bonus for light? Okay. Roman, you were given like 6 billion-esque. Be quiet. Exit.
Warp drive active.
I don't think I'm going to kill him right now, though, right? I think I'm actually just. You still have what? This quest or the logs? Okay, so I can't put a heavy launcher on a worm. Okay. You still have the S. Yes, I know you still have the S. Like, why would you not? Why would you not still have it?
Active.
So technically, I might be able to. Oh, put a heavy missile launcher on there, but nothing else. Let me get here first. I wouldn't even have time tonight to go and get the worm anyways and come all the way back. It is interesting that I guess they're wanting you like to force you to interact with other people to do this quest, which is good. Okay, we just have a few more jumps to go, but we're almost there. The level 2 quests are that big of a step up as well? I don't know how much questing I actually want to do though. Like I think I want to get into like are players that are like been playing for years still doing quests? Or are they mostly just diving into the game and doing other stuff like why do you want to quest? Like I guess you can make ISK from them, but
Drive active.
L4s. So how much ISK are you generally making from like L4s? I don't even know what anomics are.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, okay, but so I'm assuming that players that like experienced players are probably doing stuff other than missions. Eve is just what is to do if I do not have want other things to do. Okay, but I think the idea, like I would probably want to be doing other stuff other than missions. Like I think obviously this starter quest chain is to kind of get you used to certain game mechanics, but I guess if maybe you're like a lot of players are like into lore and stuff like that.
Warp drive
So maybe
active.
they might like to follow the missions and stuff like that. You can do 100 million plus an hour. No, I think I need to I think I need to get into like one of these. I need to start doing some research on corporations and maybe try and find a good fit and then go from there. I need to over the next couple of days learn the contract stuff too. I want to kind of experience that and see whether or not
Active.
I would enjoy that. But a lot of people are saying it's just all crap. Like it's all scams. It's not. 50 million an hour. That's for the level 4 ones, right? I wish the wallet actually gave like a breakdown. Whoops. Of how much I was making. It only goes to the last 30 days. I wish it
Docking
showed
permission
like
requested.
just
Docking
like
request
last 24
accepted.
hours. Like why does it not? You can get an idea as to how much you're making. I have no idea actually. I don't even know what I started off with. Actually, I think I can here review. Yeah, I guess does it show my yeah, so I can look here. Eight. So I started at 560 million. Yes, 560, and what am I at now? I made almost 7 million ISK. This is actually even slower than me doing the exploration stuff. Like significantly lower amount of ISK actually than doing the stuff that Romanowski finds to be like ultra boring. You get experience in big standings boost at the end. Like, is that like what is the big standings boost? So standing, what does the standings boost give me? Like, I know I was looking here. Like, I'm almost done this. When I finish this, am I automatically able to go do this? Or do I have to go and do quests in this area to get enough standing to start these quests? think at least 5 from this corporation or faction. Under interaction. Interactions. Okay, so I need. So it's Galente Federation. So I'm negative, like -1 basically. So I guess I have to go do quests in the Galente Federation. Is that what I gotta do? Go do quests for the Galente Federation to boost it up to 5? I'm not even close, it appears. Okay, so that's what you would what I would have to do if I wanted to continue on with these quests as well. Go do other quests for that faction to boost up my reputation there, and then I could start doing these chains as well. Okay. All right, hold on. Guys, I think I'm gonna call it there. I don't even know how long I've been streaming for, actually. But yeah, I'll call it there, and then we'll almost 4 hours. I wasn't even actually expecting I was going to stream tonight, but I have the next 2 days off. I do have things and shit to do during the day tomorrow. If you haven't followed already, please follow. I will be back tomorrow. I've got the next 2 days off. The next 2 days for sure I'll be streaming, and then probably on Thursday as well. And then my work schedule changes on the 21st, and I'll be back to streaming much more regularly after that. So, Vladdies, thank you very much. Thank you all for all the tips too, guys. I appreciate it. Who do you guys want me to raid tonight? Who should we raid? Gamer of Bolts. Thank you very much, man. Let's raid another Eve streamer, of course. There's been a few that have come in here and helped out. Is there any that you guys want to suggest? Got to be playing Eve though. Got to be one of the Eve streamers. We just go with a random, like, lower viewer guy? Like, there's some lower viewer ones. Maybe we can help one of them out? Full cast hits her. He's not doing anything. Hold on, I'm gonna raid someone that I recognize the name of. He's just sitting at his character screen, so I don't know if he's actually active right now. I want to look for a name that I recognize from my chat, but I didn't know they were streaming. They streamed. Oh, not him. Let us raid. Something that I haven't raided before. How about we raid Chaos? Raid Chaos 1298. I think he's been raided already tonight, because I think I normally see him with lower viewers than he's got. But let's see if we can pump him up to over 200. Let's see if we can pump him up to over 200. So we're gonna raid Chaos 1298. Oops, hold on. I gotta find my raid button. Where did it get moved to? There we go. Chaos 1298. All right, guys. Go. Oh no, he's probably. Anyway, have a good night, guys. I will be back tomorrow. Tomorrow evening, Canadian time, PST. And we will continue. We will try to finish this off tomorrow, and then maybe try and start learning how this cargo running thing works. So take care, guys. I'll see you again. See you tomorrow. Thanks again. Bye bye.